Paulie Malignaggi here for Paulie TV. What's going on? Denver edition. I'm here for BYB. Check us out tonight. Don't miss that. And of course, this preview is for Ryan Garcia against Oscar Duarte. What's up? What's up with the soap opera? Ryan Garcia with the soap opera with Golden Boy Promotions. Here's my take. Okay, yes, there's probably a little bit of wrong on both sides, but you ever wonder why Garcia can't get along with anybody who's around him? Canelo, he didn't get along with them. The Canelo coach, he didn't get along with them. Joe Goosen, he didn't get along with them. Now it's Oscar and Bernard doesn't get along with them. At a certain point, if you keep getting blamed for, say, shoplifting, you might be the one shoplifting. Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, it's when it's a consistent problem. Obviously, there are things that Ryan may have a gripe about, but is he making himself likable enough as far as when you're doing business with somebody, you want to try to, do business and in a way where everybody becomes likable to one another, show that you are a team member, so to speak, Yes, there's things that probably ticked off Oscar, like Ryan not taking the warm-up fight before the Gervonta Davis fight. Or what about when Ryan was pulling out for mental health reasons, and then a day later, I see him in Miami at the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather press conference. A day after he pulls out of the fight that he had a couple of years ago, or that he was scheduled a couple of years ago. Does a mentally ill patient just take trips to Miami and hang out with the boys? Possibly, but again, there's a professionalism here. People invest money in you. People want to see you do well, both for yourself and for them. That's my take on that. Let's look at the Oscar Duarte fight. Duarte seems tailor-made for Ryan Garcia here. It's a comeback fight. Ryan is coming off an L. I know Ryan's talking about how they want to see him lose, but in reality, Ryan is a marketing product. He's a money product. He's under contract with Golden Boy. It is not worthwhile for Golden Boy to not have him winning because it costs them money as well, and they know the value of Ryan. Duarte is the guy who comes forward, is allergic to throwing a jab, which is actually good for Ryan because, a good jabber who's a pretty good puncher like Duarte may give problems. But I don't see how Duarte can come forward and not get out of the way of the left hook of Ryan Garcia. He just comes in straight, he's squared, he throws wide loopy punches, he's slow. If he lands, he can be dangerous, but he's very, very slow, and he's going to take shots on the way in. And against a guy who punches like Ryan Garcia, I'm not sure that's going to do a whole lot for his chances to win the fight. So I see Ryan Garcia getting a stoppage here, but that doesn't mean that the Ryan Garcia Express is back in full effect. He'll get a win, he'll get a knockout, people will talk good, but he's already proven he can beat this level of opposition. So my question is, if he does get a win tonight and he looks good, where does he go? Can he be put into one of these big fights? Is he going to keep complaining? Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins are guys that have been there at the highest level. These are guys that are on his team. He could be, confiding in guys like this, and I'm sure they'd be willing to help him out. But instead, he's sitting there arguing and complaining, and again, not really being the greatest team member. Should they have been at the post-fight press conference after he lost to Gervonta Davis? Sure, of course. It's a tit for tat. Like I said, it's not all black or white. It's a little bit in the gray area. But nonetheless, Ryan, if he wants to make himself more popular to the people he works with, because he's going to develop a reputation where no matter where he goes, people are going to realize he's difficult to work with. You want to also be a networker and do it in a way where the people around you enjoy working with you. You make yourself likable, and they'll want to do the best for you with pleasure. Again, I don't think Golden Boy's looking to get Ryan Garcia beat today. If Golden Boy was looking to get Ryan Garcia beat today, they would have matched him with Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, one of those guys, But that's not the case. I look at Duarte as a tailor-made opponent for Ryan Garcia. If Duarte can make it a physical fight, sure, he's got an opportunity, he's got a chance. But to close the gap, a guy that's slow, it's just very, very difficult. I don't know. I don't see it happening, man. I don't see it happening, and so I see Ryan actually stopping him because I don't see Duarte being able to get out of the way of those lightning hooks that Ryan Garcia has. He is a big puncher. He does have power in his punches, especially in the hook. So it's not an easy proposition for Duarte, but I'm sure he'll take the opportunity with open and with two hands. He's a guy who's sort of been lost in the shuffle here because of the soap opera between Oscar, Ryan, and Bernard. Nobody's really been talking about Duarte, so maybe Duarte's coming in with a chip on his shoulder. We will see. As you can see the background here, the Rocky Mountains in the background, Colorado, Denver. Paulie Malignaggi. This is Paulie Malignaggi for Paulie TV. Ryan Garcia versus Oscar Duarte preview. I'm here for BYB. Check us out tonight as well on beIN Sports.